Alright, look at the time. It's an early morning. At the top, 4:48. I took some, I think it's called melatonin or something. Melatonin, some kind of little sleepy aid. Knocked me out last night, but once I woke up, I'm wide awake. So, got a little trade going on. If I posted some of my recent videos about developing my mind to think bigger, things like that. So anyway, I thought I'd give you an update. When you have each little challenges at different stages of your trading life. So like right here, this looking at the amount, the open P&L, 94,095. Well, my mind has two problems going on right now. One of them is I'm wanting to round up to 100,000. Okay, so if this thing doesn't get to 100,000 and it starts pulling back the other way, I could tend to want to hang on too long and give up unnecessary gains that I already have. So that's a tricky thing to do. So again, having a process, I call it my trading template, that helps me monitor my thinking where I'd be self-sabotaging. Anyway, that's one thought. The other thought is, even if you were a brand new trader, then this number could do like, oh gosh, I'll never make $100,000. I'll never make $90,000 in a day. That's just hard to even fathom that. Well, when I started years ago, I wouldn't have been able to fathom that also. We all say, oh yeah, I know you can make a lot of money, but when you narrow it down to saying, oh, $100,000 in a day, that just doesn't seem to fit. I'm on my phone here, of course, and I see the connection might have just blanked out. Let's see if it burps back on there a second. You just have to know that different stages you'll have to untangle some thoughts that you'll have. One, from the beginning, thinking that you could make 100,000 a day, man, you're probably saying, like I was, oh, if I could just knock out $100, an extra $100 in a day, that'd be fantastic. And when you think about it, if you could generate by trading, learning how to trade, and if you could generate, I'm going to update this real quick, log out, log back in, see what happened. I don't have many bars there, I see. But if you could generate an extra couple $100 a day, that's $1,000 a week, that's $4,000 a month. That's really super duper elementary and pretty easy, okay? But when you're brand new, that's a stretch, all right? Well, then you grow all the way through there. So anyway, I have one side of my brain now where I'm at in my trading journey, because I've been doing this for years. I'm very comfortable. I always tell people, you might have heard this on other videos, you want to be comfortable and have proven it to yourself before you trade live. Okay, most people don't do that. They jump in, they want to trade live too quickly. They sting, they get a little burn to themselves, shocks their brain a little bit, and then now you got to overcome that. So if you would not think about generating money, just learn the process, how to do it, how to engage trading properly. And it all comes down to two questions. You should know what those two questions are. I only have two questions that I'm ever asking about trading, okay? So anyway, you learn how to do it, you're comfortable, you're peaceful, then you can set your little process in motion, and hopefully for you, like the blessing it is to me today, I'm dealing with possibly $100,000 day. That's just so cool, right? So anyway, just thought I'd give you an update. Last week I had some trades, being able to win properly and what to do with that. If I were to show somebody, oh, I'm up $5,000, there was points where I just want to take that 5. And there were times where I needed to take that 5. Or I'm up 10 or I'm up 15. You learn how to stage your mind at different levels, okay? So Before this was at 97,000, it was at 2 or 5 or 10 or 20. So knowing how to hang in there, that's very important thing, how to do that. My template, my trading template that I had revealed to me years ago gives me that ability to do that. Okay? Well, that's on the winning side. The other side, the unhappy side, is when I'm losing money, when I'm giving money back. Well, knowing how to handle that and what the proper parameters are, saying, okay, it's too much, I need to give this back, I need to close out the trade, or I need to know how to hang in there properly. Anyway, the two sides, the winning side, the losing side, both of them have to be developed, but I think for most people it can be. So if you're willing to learn, I'm interested, this stage of my life, I'm willing to show you what I've been doing. Haven't changed anything. That's what's always so amazing. I haven't changed my process really one bit in 24, 25 years now. I could get out now and just say, oh, I'm happy. 97,000, I'm done. I could close it out, no questions asked. If it goes higher, who cares, right? If it goes lower, who cares? This is what's in front of me. This is what has been given to me right now. I could do that, but I'm going at it with a little different aspect. But anyway, learn how to trade. It's worth it to you. I happened to see a show the other day. Maybe I was on the internet. I don't hang out on the internet very much, but I seen something about retirement. It caught my eye, so I watched this little thing. And retirement for most people is just one sad situation. Most people don't have much money. You might be in that scenario where things didn't work out so well for you. You didn't plan right or whatever. Had some issues. Things happened that threw you a curveball, whatever it is. But today, right now, you can learn how to trade. You can say, okay, I'm going to change this whole situation, my financial life, and I'm going to see how well I can do at trading. Other people can learn it. Mikey Boy here has learned it. You can learn it. So I'm here to help you if it makes sense. Let me go back to the chart, see what they're looking like. These are my quotes. I just slide that over so I can see what the daily high price has been. I'm just curious in that. Way down here at the bottom, by the way, I haven't been trading stocks for a while, but I do have this First Solar down here. You see it way down here, FSLR. I just happened to look at that the other day and said, oh, there's an opportunity to buy. So I did, and Google down there, I bought some of that. I haven't traded those in a long time, but I did take a trade yesterday. So let's see, Google, I only have 25 shares of that. It's a very expensive stock. The process is the same. I could care less. Is it stocks you trade? Is it futures? Is it whatever? It doesn't matter. It all boils down to, how do I know when that good optimum time to engage the trade? And how do you know when the good optimum time to disengage the trade? You master those two things, and like I said, everything changes. So that's Google. Let's go to this FS First Solar. This one here, I'm receiving 2,300. Look up towards the top left. I've got 200 shares of this one. All right, let's just go back. One more time, look at the positions. I like that little tab. I can hit positions right down there. It just lets me know what I have in this account. By the way, this is a futures account right here. That Google trade I just showed you in the First Solar, that's in another account, an equity account. So if you're going to trade different things, you have to have different accounts for that. Okay? All right, thank you.